Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 101. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing day, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. Now, what I want to share with you guys today is what I had learned throughout my life, throughout my journey, the skills, the lessons, everything in how I eliminated bad habits and formed great habits. Good habits that will keep my future strong and lay the foundations of forever success. Now, I had done this by not focusing on actually changing the habit itself, but focusing on changing my lifestyle. Let me say that again. I eliminated bad habits by not focusing on changing or fighting it itself, but by improving, by focusing on creating a better lifestyle. Because you shouldn't really be constantly in a battle with yourself, fighting triggers to your bad habits and almost biting your fingers off, trying to resist from temptations. When you fight your temptations, when you fight your desires, and yet you still have this intention, have this thought about it every single day, then you are solely relying on willpower. And willpower, guys, dies out. There will be days where we feel weak in willpower. And those days is when we relapse, when we re-perform those bad habits and we feel so shit about it because it is a constant battle we are in 24/7 because we cannot get this desire, this intention off our mind. And this is the sole consequence of focusing on changing, focusing on fighting the habit, where the real problem actually lies in your lifestyle. So by focusing on your lifestyle, by focusing on how to change your lifestyle, it will invariably help with eliminating those bad habits. But I honestly think you still have too much time, spare time on your hand if you have the moment of day having these conversations, having to pull yourself back from giving in to your old habits, from giving in to doing this dumb thing in your life that you know is holding you back from where you want to go. We simply still have too many spare time to be in this dark place with ourselves, thinking about whether I want to do it again. It feels good, but I just don't know what I want to do. Right? We just constantly there's this battle with ourselves. If we still have this mental space to do this constantly, then we simply still have too much time. So if that's you, having these occasionally battles, fighting addiction, fighting bad habits, trying to eliminate anything from your life, then you simply still have too much spare time, too much mental space, and you're not simply finding ways to improve your lifestyle. And this is a very common sign of you focusing on changing the habit, on fighting the habit, rather than finding ways to improve your lifestyle. However, even if we do focus on lifestyle change, right, we still can't forget about the desires, the bad habits, right? We can't forget them because we just simply cannot erase a memory, right? We just cannot simply forget something we had done. And memory will stay forever. This is why I don't suggest anyone trying or doing anything that you're not supposed to do. Because you may quit, all right? You may be the 30% who beats addiction or eliminate any bad habits. You can quit, but you never will forget and you won't know how much you enjoy it. So everybody isn't the same, right? You can quit, but you never will forget. And you don't know how much you actually will enjoy it. But focusing on lifestyle change will result in habit change. So surround yourself with different people, right? Change your environment. But most importantly, change your influences. Who influence you and vice versa. Who do you influence? Because that plays a role in your identity too. And have this constant affirmation far from your own image. Have people praise you, appreciate you from solely being yourself or trying to become this new person rather than having people praise you, appreciate you because you were this top G or you were this bad boy or some other person characteristics that you don't want to associate with. Maybe you're this Brad kid in high school who drinks the most beer cans, does the most shots. You don't want to be praised and be hold worthy because of this old self image that you want to get rid of. Surround yourself with other people, surround yourself with more positive people. And you can only be surrounded by these people if you start looking for ways to change your lifestyle and finding yourself in a new environment. Only then can you meet your polar opposite. And then you should, all right, you should then surround yourself with those new people, even though you don't like them, even though you might not share the same mindset. Them just resenting and condemning your old behaviors, your old actions will stop you sharing them, will stop you being so egotistic, I guess, being so proud that I had done this, so they must be proud of me or some shit like that. Because no, they're gonna hate you for it. They don't like you drinking 6 shots of a freaking girl's asshole or something. I don't know where that came from. But yeah. Surround yourself in a new environment and have people there that are your polar opposite so you can start forming this new identity and start looking for new opportunities as you have this room to breathe. Let your mind take some oxygen in, have some this mental clarity around some upright people. Okay, so start building your new self-image in this new environment as you adapt and quickly gain recognition from it, right? Gain recognition the moment you can. All right, form this victory the moment you can in this new identity, because the sooner people praise you for your new self will mean a sooner change in your behavior and thinking. The sooner someone appreciates you for your new image, the sooner you will forget about your past behaviors and thinking. You're going to transition into this new mindset where you notice that, okay, I don't have to be this college kid who smashes beer cans every night to be worthy of people's attention. I could be this upright citizen. I could be this business person. I can be myself and still be appreciated, because just knowing that will change everything, guys. And although small wins may not feel significant and they may not truly persuade you that your life now is better than your past, but like you guys learn, like you guys learn, is the small wins that is compounded over time that will make the dramatic change in years to come. Small wins is all it needs. Small wins is all it needs to transform your life. And transform it so much from your past that you could never believe is possible of where you will be in 5 years' time if you just stick with the small wins. Yes, there will be times where we want to fall back into what we were comfortable in, but when we only do that is because we gain so much victory in that lifeline over years and years of time. So just realize that you can be somebody different, but it will take time. It will take time, but it will take time, and the rewards in this new lifeline will be so much more rewarding than what you can ever accomplish in your past bad habits. So there is no difference. There is no difference on what you're limited to and what you're unlimited to. It's just a matter of the choices you make. Whether it's small, trifling bad choice or insignificant good choice, they may both appear the same as surface value, although one is more rewarding in the present. But the delayed gratification, that is where the magic happens. The case is just holding on to your new self image, but you're more than likely to fail if you surround yourself in the past. You cannot develop a new identity surrounded by bad habits, surrounded by bad people, surrounded by bad influence. It's just simply not possible. It's not impossible. You must be a heck of a guy to do that, for sure. So there's no reason for giving you this more barrier to entry into this new life, where there's a easier alternative, where you can actually have room to breathe and change. So it's going to be hard to change your self identity surrounded by your own environment. So I do not recommend that. It is hard. I had been there. It is difficult, but it is possible. I'm still living in the same suburb. I'm still living in the same country. And heck, it is possible. But the cues and triggers are plenty. Distractions are plenty. It's like if I want to go back to my old life, I can like that. And of course, like you guys know, I have. So surround yourself in a good environment away from your past is a great way. It will accelerate your journey to change. But we will still desire our bad habits if we made the focus on changing that habit rather than improving our lifestyle. So even if we are far away from our past, even if we have positive people around us, if we don't focus on changing our lifestyle and yet we are still trying to have this battle with our constant negative habits, then we still have the strong intention attached to that. And it'll be very hard, no matter the support we have around us, where it is still almost very difficult to then eliminate the habits because you simply aren't focusing on how you can improve your life. Rather, you're still living the past, trying to fight something that is not there. Because it is not there, guys. It is just in your head. It is just you at the end of the day. But this is all I gotta say for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this, and I do hope you guys learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But till then, good night.